And the final question is from Ndoka Chiedi of the Nation. And the question goes, Mr. Governor, sometime last year, you informed Nigerians that Mr. President had approved the establishment of InfraCo, through which about 15 trillion will be raised to fund critical, economically viable infrastructure in Nigeria. You also talked about the approval for the renovation of National Arts Theatre to support youth creativity. What is delaying the takeoff of these projects, given their positive impact on GDP? Thank you, sir.
Lastly, that sometime last year, I informed Nigerians that Mr. President had approved the establishment of InfraCo, through which about 15 trillion will be raised to fund critical economically viable infrastructure in Nigeria, as well as the National Arts Theatre. What is delaying? You are correct. Mr. President graciously gave approval for the establishment of InfraCo, where we think that we should be able to raise a lot of money to support governments, not only government, even private sector. The important is develop Nigeria infrastructure. Okay, I would say the president has played his own role to grant the approval. And what we've done since July last year is trying to put the structures in place. And I do think that in 2021, InfraCo will play a very, very active role in funding major infrastructural projects in Nigeria, and so that eases government the stress of looking for money to fund major infrastructure like roads and the rest of them, rail and the rest of them. With that, government can now focus on its job, and people can stop accusing Central Bank of lending to government. And the government can also focus on rural roads development. So that's the approach. And of course, the same goes for National Arts Theatre. All approvals are in place. We are hoping that in the next couple of weeks, the contract will be awarded, and National Arts Theatre, by the special grace of God, will wear a new look, because National Arts Theatre was built in, I think it was commissioned, used for the Festival of Arts and Culture, Festac 1977. We have visited that magnificent structure. Yes, it is totally dilapidated, but the structure still stands. That structure can compete with any convention center that you find in any part of the world. And so it is painful that we allow that infrastructure to decay to the level that it is. I know that some of the countries where we have attended IMF World Bank meetings do not have convention centers as good as the National Arts Theatre. And we think that the Bankers Committee, with its own money, given the approval of the President, will fund the renovation of the National Arts Theatre and even build 4 structures to support the creative activities of our youth in Nigeria. And I'm sure by the special grace of God, again, in the next 2 years, and by God's grace, before Mr. President, before 2023, the President will launch a new improved National Arts Theatre complex. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Governor.